okay, you know, this tarot has two sides to it, and an underlining energy with the bottom of the deck, which in this case, for this week, is going to be the Eight of Cups on this side. And as you can gather from just looking at this card, there's some evaluation that's going on emotionally. There's something that we're really hoping and wishing for, and it might not be what's in front of us, okay? But with this being a child looking at this cups, I feel like you're wanting to feel that childish enthusiasm and joy about love once again. And you know, you have this sort of wishful energy and dreamlike energy. So you're really wanting this to happen. You're really wanting to reach a point of true emotional fulfillment, okay? Now, as we begin the week, we have the 10 of Cups, okay? So this is what we're wishing for. We're wishing for the blessings to come to a relationship, for a bond to strengthen. We're looking to have a reunion with somebody that is our 10 of Cups. Now, like I always say, the 10 of Cups is an individual. Happiness is an individual thing for everyone, okay? So this 10 of Cups could be many other things, but that bring you that emotional bliss, okay? Now, we have the 5 of Swords, and you see this person walking away. You know, I really feel that we're not letting ourselves be pulled into the drama this week, okay? It's like we're growing, we're realizing what we truly want, and it's like, do you want to keep engaging in situations that you have certainly outgrown, and that you know you've come to a realization that there's definitely something more, or that things could be different? And this is where I think the Knight of Swords comes in. You know, this is communication that will take us to another level. Okay, you see how he is soaring over the birds, right? Birds are always messengers. So there's a highlight here in communication, and communication that has to be with no sort of emotion. There has to be honesty that is coming out here with no drama, leaving out the mind games, okay? Because somebody could be trying to manipulate the situation a little bit here. We have the Wheel of Fortune that shows up, and it shows up with the side of the Magician, okay? Which this is really good in terms that you could see it as I'm stepping into a place where I am getting my power back, where maybe I had given it away. And now I am co-creating with the universe and getting really in that mindset that this wheel and the universe is trying to work on my favor. But it depends on you, and that's why the Magician is there. Okay, now it's also that communication that needs to allow for the energy to be released, and that way it can come forward, because somebody could have been trying to hold on here, hold on for their own selfish reasons, okay? And then there's another person that knows that there's something more, and it could be something that's already waiting for you. And like I said, for some of you in relationships, it could be strengthening that bond and getting through some roughness when it comes to communication and when it comes to somebody trying to manipulate. Now, I go back to the manipulation part because we have the 5 of Swords here and we have the Magician. And sometimes the Magician can be that person that is trying to create a situation when there's none, but it's trying to get something out of that, get something in return, okay? Now, the last card for the week is the 9 of Pentacles, and this is exactly it. Somebody is going to get the strength, okay, get the courage to be on their own. Like some of you feel like you're better off on your own, okay? Now, this person is walking towards somebody, There's a guy in the tower up there. And as you can see, we have the tower before it crumbles. So this to me is like somebody's already been building this relationship. It could be like going back to a relationship from the past, communicating. You see how you have a bird here and there's another bird over here, and he's almost like extending his hand out, like there's been some kind of messages here exchanged. Like I said, conversations, communication that are very very honest and straightforward. Now, it's definitely having to do with love here. If I go further to the bottom of the deck, you'll see the Four of Wands. So it's about building something new and maybe rebuilding it. It could be a person that you're going back to because there's already a foundation. There's already a tower built here. But ultimately, it's about getting that freedom and that sense of independence that you can regain control of your life and go for something that is truly a wish here. Okay, that is something that really you identify with. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, if we keep going, look at this. We have an Ace of Wands. Again, highlighting the birds, highlighting a spark, a reignition, action that's being taken, the sun coming out again, and then you have the Eight of Wands. So there's definitely here communication. And communication back and forth, like I said, with several people, because I feel some of you are severing ties and some of you are seeking to start over. And this is the way that you should go into relationships anyway. With the Nine of Pentacles, it's like having that self-love, that self-worth, having built yourself up, being comfortable with who you are, being in a good place in your life, and not needing anybody. So you're bringing a lot into this relationship as somebody that can stand on their own. They don't need anybody, but it's somebody that could bring something really good into a union. Now, if the other person is in a Nine of Pentacles too, even better. You know, two people that can bring something to the mix. Now, I'm going to get a message from the universe has your back to close this up and see what we have for this week. A nice little message just to support this. It looks like relationships are definitely highlighted this week. True wishes of the heart. Okay? Really true wishes of the heart. Happiness is my birthright. And absolutely, this is about creating true happiness and fulfillment. And not waiting for it anymore. Like actually taking action. Taking action. Look at this. And with truth, and by walking away from a difficult situation that was always pulling you back into some drama and guilt trips and all of that, taking back that power and taking action so that the wheel can actually move with you. And the wheel is the universe's destiny. And I really feel like there's some things that you cannot deter from. Okay, this is something that is destined and fated. All right, so I hope that you guys have a wonderful week, and I love you all so much. Take care, and I'll see you for more fun stuff during the week, okay? So take care.